We are here live for the second Psychic Spectacular event. I did stream for the first one, and actually I think I got a decent amount of views on that video. But what really drew me back this time was this Clefairy Harvest Moon event. I've developed a bit of an interest in the moon lately. I've even thought about like doing legit photography of it, but you know that takes some forethought and planning. So for now, I will partake in the Harvest Moon. Something I've been noticing lately is that the moon in Pokemon Go tends to look pretty good. Like the shape and the color, at least one of those two tends to look like the moon in real life, like at the same time. So that's pretty nice. Like you get half moons and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. So got a Joltik there. It's like there seem to be some pink Pokemon appearing that aren't psychic types, like Snubbull. But that could have just been me during this walk. I don't mind Snubbull spawns because its shiny is good, and I would like a shiny Snubbull. So, but the sky in here looks really cool during this event. The sun was red like 2 nights ago, 2 evenings ago, and the guy who works at the marketplace below my building, he was like definitely gawking at the sun, and he was like, yes, he thought he's like, it's apocalypse. This guy is like just interesting in this game. It's pretty cool. It's like being in space, but like brighter. I'm a little sad that Oranguru is not shiny here, but oh well. I also haven't taken a walk this area in a while, so it's good to get back to that kind of habit. I did get one shiny Clefairy and Sword. It was based on a competitive one that was used in a tournament. I didn't evolve that one. If I do get another one, if I get a shiny in here, then I'll evolve it up to Clefable. This game's been pretty good giving me shiny pink Pokemon. So I got 2 shiny Jigglypuffs in this game. I think they were both in this town, actually. My parents, my family's hometown. So there's a mariachi band playing like at my parents' neighbor's place right now, which is kind of cool. They have a bunch of parties there in the backyard. So it's kind of nice just getting that from the side. It's pretty dark out. It was raining a bit, but now it seems to have stopped for a little bit. So that's good. Got some pretty good naps in. I napped twice today. I think my eyes are actually getting a little fatigued, so definitely probably gonna watch my screen time for the rest of the night. But I probably won't have much success there unless I just go for a longer walk. I am also shiny hunting Como-O in Sword because actually now I have a pseudo legendary from each generation that's shiny and in its final form. My shiny Goodra is Hisuian, but I'm counting that. Got the Chikorita there. I have a shiny Chikorita and a Bayleaf, but I'm not going to evolve. Probably not going to evolve either of them. Maybe I'll evolve both of them actually, but I definitely would keep the Bayleaf. I like shiny Bayleaf a lot. And shiny Como-O is actually pink too. Its orange spots become pink. That's kind of neat. It's like my own little Psychic Spectacular going on in Sword. This stream is worth it just for the sky in this game. It's so cool. It's got like planets or something, like crazy red dots and such. leisurely stream here. A few drowsies around. Wouldn't mind a shiny of that. I think it's pink too, actually. Hypno's a creepy Pokemon, but I'd take it. One thing I appreciated is I'm in a psychology Discord server, and I'm a staff member there now, which doesn't mean I get paid. I just help out with events. And somebody in there was like, I link all of my social media accounts to my Discord. So if you click on my profile in Discord, then you could see like my YouTube channel, you could see Facebook and a bunch of other stuff, which I've been called out on a few times because I have that thing stacked. Most people don't link that many accounts. But last night somebody was like, I admire like the passion in these Pokemon Go videos. And that's like the first time somebody said that. You know, and that's why I do it. It is the passion. It's not like, it's obviously not for like fame or views. I mean, the Lapras video that I got like 1K views on, it's kind of interesting, but like, you know, it is the passion behind it. That's what keeps it going. So I already got a shiny Spoink and Grumpig, so I'm not checking those. I have shiny Totodile. I think I might have 2 of those, or I have 2 Croconaws, but either way. Got a couple Slowpokes here. That would be a good shiny. It was actually like to my left here where my friend found a shiny Slowpoke in Leaf Green, I think, and it was in the Sevi Islands, and I egged him on to reset his game. I've told this story on my stream before, but for some reason I thought like, okay, so there's also a shiny green Espeon in the battle tower in those games. Like it's preset to be shiny and Espeon. So I think what happened was he found the Slowpoke, and then we had him reset because we had this theory that if you find the Pokemon like at a certain time, like in your game save, so he had played his game for like X amount of hours in 30 minutes. So our theory for some reason was that like if he found a shiny at that exact same time, like, so if he, in other words, he reset over that Slowpoke and found another Pokemon at that same time, that would be shiny. So we thought, hey, we can go for something cooler like Larvitar. So we tried and it didn't work, but we did see that shiny Espeon, and that like made us believe in the theory more because we didn't know it was supposed to be a preset shiny. That isn't something they'd done before that. They did have the Red Gyarados in Gold, Silver, Crystal, but they never gave a trainer a shiny Pokemon up until then. So, you know, can't blame a couple kids for having a bit of a runaway theory. But yeah, so he lost that shiny Slowpoke. That was unfortunate. But I ended up giving him a shiny Tentacool that actually I found on my brother's Leaf Green. So it was like my way of trying to make up for it, because I felt responsible for like egging him on. And then I found a shiny Tentacool in here. I told that story, and then I evolved it up to Tentacruel, and I brought it to Let's Go Pikachu, and I think it's in Sword now. I think, yeah. So now I'm just casually hunting shiny Clefairy. 6 to 9, so it's actually like halfway done now, the Harvest Moon event. It's 6 to 9 or 6 to 8. I can check in here. Let's see. 6 to 9, yeah. It caught me by surprise. I did put Harvest Moon in my calendar, but I wasn't like actively thinking that the event would happen today, just because it's not like a community day. But they advertise it kind of like a community day. They said if you get lucky, you might find a shiny. I don't know if that means the shiny odds are improved or not for each given spawn, but since there are more spawns, maybe that's all it is. So yeah, there's something big going on at my neighbor's house here. Let's see, was that a Clefairy that just spawned here? Or was it? I thought those were both already there. The sky looked really cool there. I could go this way toward the trail. Kind of leads to the beach and resort here. It's kind of dark though, and I tend to fear spider webs. So I'm gonna be a good adventurer and turn my flashlight on. Drowsy there. I mean, it's not too dark. It's like 7:30 at night, so maybe the spiders set up a bit later than now. It's also getting darker earlier, so there's that. Yeah, pretty chill day today. Tutored for a bit, like an hour. I have an interview coming up, so that's exciting. Monday morning. My first university professor interview. After like a year of applying, maybe a year, almost 2 years now. Oh, yep, there's a spider web. Dang it. Well, that should be the worst of it. Should be. Ooh, I smell sage. That smells good. So yeah, the psychology department at that university, they only have 6 professors. It's a liberal arts college though, so that's probably why those tend to be smaller. That'd be pretty neat, to be honest. Like, one of my professors said that like everybody wants to teach at a liberal arts college. I don't know, maybe it's just like the vibe is peaceful and it's small and it's intimate, and probably the pay is pretty good. That would be kind of interesting. The faculty they have though are like older than me, like they're older than me. So it would almost be like, okay, so like if one other person my age interviews there, it'd be like Masters 8 in Pokemon Journeys anime. And I would be like Ash there, so it's pretty good. Could I beat Leon? Can I do it? Can I even beat Cynthia? I could beat Steven. Spoiler, sorry. But that was exciting. It was a good win. I think it'll almost be time to turn off my camera because you can't even see my face now. You can't see much of anything other than the sky. But it's kind of cool actually. Like, you can see the sky and it looks a little bit like it's blue, but it does kind of look like the sky in this game. So I just put it up there. I'm gonna leave it there because I don't know that keeping that on really drains the battery much more than keeping it off. So let's just keep that there. Let's do that. Center it. I just walked past a lawn area where I took a there's a Tai Chi class going on there, and I kind of I was like in the back, but once the instructor said something a little arrogant, I walked away. He was like gloating about how good he was at tennis, I think. I'm like, bro, what is this Tai Chi? Why are you bringing that energy here about a different sport? It's hilarious. I should have laughed at that actually, but I was sort of in more of a phase of hopping from thing to thing in life at that point, even though I was still doing my PhD, which is like eminently not a hopping from one thing to the next type of endeavor. I don't know how far I want to walk here. I could just go for as long as the event goes. You know, so. I'm not that hungry. I haven't eaten that much today, actually. The only thing I had was a salad, but that's only because, like, my mom said she would eat it, and it's like I had a feeling she wouldn't, and she ended up not eating it. So its used by date was like 3 days past, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat that. So, but the chicken wasn't that great, so I had everything but the chicken once I found that out. That's all I've eaten today, and then I've had some juice. So after this walk, maybe I'll have some stuff. But I have put some weight on during COVID, so I don't mind losing some of that through walking, eating less. Some of it could just be my metabolism slowing down, though. Oh, I don't want to battle Sierra. Nah, you're not on my radar today. Tonight. Kind of shiny Pikachu here, actually. I don't even know where the moon is in this game right now, because the event is Harvest Moon, and for that matter I should be looking up at the sky too, but it's been pretty overcast today, so might not be that easy to see. I am excited for the Roggenrola Community Day, because Gigalith is a great shiny, like top 5 shinies in the game. It looks like crystalline or crystallite or something. It's like it looks like it's rocks turned to gems. It just looks amazing. I would put Power Gem on that, even though that's a terrible move to use on it competitively. I would do it just for the idea. Alright, so we got Terranea Entrance Fountain, Pokestop. Got a ferry check there. There's a coffee shop here, which sounds good, but I think they're closed at this time at night. Not really beautiful enough to be at this resort right now, but oh well. Too bad. I'm walking past the kiosk at the resort where once I turned in a lost copy of Ultra Sun, I think, or just normal Sun, that I found on my way to the beach. Got some music here too. Pretty cool. Oh no, the coffee shop is open? Oh, but I could pay with my, you know what? That's pretty tempting. I might do that. I'm gonna be right back. All right, now that I got my latte, I am officially a Terranea Resort customer. And here's proof. And I'm going to check, oh, well, the music's done now, actually. Yeah, everybody here's super swank tonight. I don't know why. I don't know why tonight. It's really crowded. Look at that. Look at that. Don't know why. But, you know, we're sticking to the outdoors because we're adventurers. We're not here to luxuriate. We are here to catch Pokemon. Can you say that louder? Catch Pokemon. So, oh, by the way, the Sun or the Ultra Sun copy that I mentioned finding here, before the music gets too loud, there's a shiny Dratini in the file, so I gave that up. Pretty sweet, yo. Can't remember which ones I checked or not, but when in doubt, just check it again. There's some Mexican music here too. Spanish, I should say. I actually don't think I know the difference. I've been to Spain, but I haven't been to Mexico. It says quince. So quinceañera? Do people do that at resorts? I doubt it. There's something going on here. I don't know. I don't think it's my place to find out though. I think it'd be good to like turn my oh, I saw the moon there. I saw the moon. Okay, so the moon's like behind that tree. See that? See that? See where I'm putting my little circle there? I don't see it in that direction in real life though. So, it's pretty lit here tonight, I must say. I could just stream for the whole event, to be honest. Or, I mean, as much of it as I've got with my later starting time. My mom wanted her phone charger earlier, but I only found the cable. And I looked again for the block, but it wasn't where she said it was. So then I went to go stream. Her job stresses her out, so I'm like, you know, you don't need your work phone right now. You don't need my help getting your charger. Like, it's Saturday. She told us that she was taking like some time off this week, so here's to that work break happening at the Drowsy. Why is it blue on the bottom of my screen? It's like there was a Google Assistant or something, or like I get a text message and it does that. Check for another Pikachu because I had good luck here at Terranea that one time. All right, I'm gonna turn off I mean, you can still see the sky with the camera actually. That's kind of neat, possibly. There's another band playing down there. Seriously? How many bands are there? Like, how much live music is there around here right now? Crazy. And my whole family is just at home. So boring. I'm gonna normalize finding my soulmate at a resort surrounded by 3 live musicians. I'm gonna do that with a latte and a shiny Clefairy. And I look up from the shiny Clefairy, about to take a latte sip, and then there she is. The moon, my soulmate. Because my name means sun, so there's a fascination with the moon. So. She gives light to the world too, but at a different time. She has a different approach. You know, it's not my approach, but I respect it. It's good. It's not as shiny as I am, but it's all right. It's all right. It's subtle. It's lighter. You know, if you're into that kind of thing. Okay, so this Pokestop's image changed. I like the new one. Speaking of artsy, that's pretty. No one spoke of artsy. I just threw it in there. But let's see if the camera's any better right now. Nope. Okay, so we're about to walk past like a. So we're in between a shiny Shadow Charizard and a shiny Shadow Salamence. So here's music. Tempted to Instagram it, but we're on a timer here, so I'll just let you listen to it and watch it.
This one's for you.
All right, so I did Instagram the band playing. Whoa. I think I just missed some Pokemon. What the? Are you serious? What is this? This is the jackpot. Holy crap. All right. Well, I mean, now that I think about it, Clefairy's not a psychic type either, so there's some overlap between like Pink, Psychic, possibly Cute, but maybe that's just Pokemon, because Pokemon are often cute. That's a lot to check, and some of them are kind of hard to see, like hard to check, because like, oh, okay, no, that was actually pretty easy. You could probably hear the music in the background too, so that's pretty nice. See, it's like, oh, that guy wants to rock and roll. I think I want to rock and roll too. All right, well, the music just ended, but we're gonna rock and roll anyway. Maybe they'll start up while we're battling, and it'll be a big jam fest. Oh, okay, that's a pretty good Shadow, Sudowoodo. I don't know why I turned on the camera. I thought, you know, I'd try it. Failed. Life's an experiment sometimes. Oh, what, you go first? I think not. So we got the Earthquake, and now I got the Meteor Mash. I should have brought my stylus for this part. Number 1 to look cool, but number 2 possibly for ergonomic reasons. Okay, so down goes the Sudowoodo. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be what we can catch, because I think you usually catch the last Pokemon. Yeah, Rhyperior for sure there. Hopefully we can knock it out before it tries to attack, because it's going for something super effective. It'll be close. We got it. Okay, cool. And we'll get our charged attack, like, right when this thing comes in. This Tyranitar, okay. Okay. Let's go for a Skull Bash, I suppose. I don't think this will be excellent. This will probably... Oh, it was, okay. Well, my next is Regigigas. I might just win based on HP, but look at its CP compared to mine. That's not, like... I have one more block left. Oh, that is chipping away really, really fast. Really fast. Holy crap. Okay. I mean, well, the rock music's over, so yeah, good effort. You tried. I'm done. I'm gonna keep checking shinies. That Instagram notification that you see, I don't know what that's for. That might be that my upload failed or something, but it seemed to be going fine. But sometimes in life things seem to be going fine, but then they aren't. So you gotta have a finger on the pulse, sort of. Okay, cool. So I think we checked all of those there, the ones we could see. Now let's keep going as we walk by the sea, which you can probably hear. Maybe you could see me a little bit. Nah, you could see some lights. I don't know why the music stopped. That was like one song, and then they're like, all right, peace out, thanks, see you next time. It's like, see, there are a lot of people there though. Lots of peeps. If we can get one shiny, that'd be pretty nice. But, you know, I'm starting to think, like, even if we don't accomplish our goal, a stream is still a stream. So that has some redemptive value. You know? It's like we failed in our objective and now the whole world gets to see it. Or at least, like, however much the world can go on YouTube can see it. And furthermore, however many of those people can see a Pokemon Go video. Which I don't know. I don't know if any countries have banned Pokemon Go like viewing or content. That would just be cruel because I mean, you know, it might be okay because those people may not have grown up like with the fantasy of like being real life Pokemon trainers, but I did, so here we are. Here we are. Maybe you can see the ocean here. Let's see. No, not really. Oh well, you can kind of see the sky there. So I'll just start walking back home now, with my hopes still high that we can get our shiny Clefairy. Because that's what this stream is about. Other than having a good time, possibly meeting our soulmate, the moon. Well, we already saw her in the game, so. I don't see the moon in real life. I don't know. Okay, so there's a wave of spawns. And speaking of waves, it's really loud. So you can hear the waves. They're not like therapeutic waves, like, you know, it's... Whoa, ooh, it's very muddy here. Okay, I gotta be careful. Watch where I'm walking. Let's see. Check the Bellsprout, because Bellsprout shiny is good too. I'm trying to get this cliff. There we go. You know, the ocean actually reminds me of, like, Isla Vista. And if you're watching this video, you might know Isla Vista. Like, one person specifically might know. The moon is, like, changing places. I'm taking a picture of that while I'm recording, so that's kind of meta. And now we're gonna run away. I think we checked that one already. But yeah, I mean, I remember the smell of the ocean in Isla Vista, California. And it smells a lot like the Pacific Ocean smells here right now. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if like each ocean has a distinct smell or something. It'd be kind of interesting. I'm looking for we finished some research. Okay. Melee adventure. So yeah, we're like in Alola right now. Gotta claim a reward here. Special research complete. You guys see that red dot there for a minute? That was weird. Our Pokemon are closer. Pinat Berry. Another glass of juice. Has his own Island Guardian, Tapu Koko. Yeah. I think they did a distribution for that and I didn't get it in Sun and Moon, which is really sad. Because it's a good shiny and it's a good Pokemon. And it has like, it's like iconic too. And the Tapus all got their own Z move. And the Tapus have their own battle theme. They have a lot of things going for them. Land Spirit. Land Spirit? That sounds like Landorus to me. I think Landorus is the abundance Pokemon, which is different. I like Finneon's cry. Beep, 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 beep. Clefairy, Gothita. I don't want to know how many people have caught a Gothita and nicknamed it Goth GF. So don't tell me. This video is for kids. I'm pretty happy for the like kids only option. Because like, I mean, YouTube comments aren't as bad as they used to be. I think at a certain point they were kind of bad and ratchet. And like the moderation quality was questionable. Pretty long stream. It's gonna go above half an hour. And it's also in two parts because for some reason, when I went to the coffee shop, I think I was not recording for long enough that my video recorder thought I was done recording. And so there was not an option to resume anymore. So there was that. Now we could go down to the beach. It's not like traditionally beach weather right now. It's pretty marine layer-y. So I don't know about that. We could do it for the Clefairy, because like if I walk home now, it's too early. The event's still going to be going, but you know, who doesn't like a little bit of a turbulent beach is what I'm saying. So I guess we'll go for it. And actually I see some people down there. I do. I could also go back up, not to beach. And I don't think a Clefairy is as likely to be here at this beach. I mean, it's possible. There is a cave here that my friends and I went into once. That there's like a back part of the cave, but there's a really small hole at a certain point that you can go through to get there. But I was too chicken to do it last time, and so you know, I had this irrational fear of the cliff like caving in around me while I was like, you know, it wouldn't even take that much of that big of a rock to block that passage, and that would be really scary. Like, you know, that'd be like a TV episode of someone like needing a rescue, you know. So you know, I'm adventurous. I play Pokemon Go, but I have my limits. I have had my limits in the past. Maybe now I would do it, like in daylight, you know, and maybe with certain precautions, maybe. Like, I mean, obviously I wouldn't do it alone, because if I get caved in there, I'm screwed. Like, I'd have to like yell my lungs out for someone to like find me, and then like infer that I'm behind a caved in wall, like I'm on the other side of it. So that just doesn't sound very pleasant, does it? This latte is pretty good. It's not that sweet, so that's probably good. Now I'll let the waves do the talking. Okay, but I'll say one thing. Slowpoke, a shiny one on the beach would be pretty good. Dang it. It's okay, we're happy with what we get here. Why won't you shine? There's a possum? I was gonna say, I don't think those live at the beach. That would change my opinion of the beach. Okay, like the Clefairy like fits that scene of the sky so well. This is a great event for Clefairy. There's some writing on the stand here. It says, it's like a smiley face. JKLMNOP. I get it. I know my alphabet. All right, now we walk up the hill. Not sure if we checked out Drowsy yet. I'm saying we as if you, the viewer, are like part of the process of my thumb contacting the screen. Alright, so I just walked into some like big dirt puddle on my way up from the beach. But luckily this resort by the bathrooms has like a shower head. So I just dipped my feet in sandals underneath it for a bit. I don't know, man. Clefairy's not shining tonight. I don't even see the moon in real life, so there's probably some significance there. You know, people like to poop on astrology, but like, think about it. Like, I did see an astrologer recently. But he's a Hindu astrologer, so it's more compelling. I mean, I think it's all compelling. I think it's like a cross between spirituality and a religion that's just like, that blows my mind, frankly, more than anything like I've ever experienced before. But yeah, like you know, like the sky does affect mobile like coverage. Like that's a fact. So, like the condition of the sky does affect gameplay, or even the possibility of gameplay when it comes to Pokemon Go. So, you know, I'm not a Poke astrologer, but like maybe a little bit. Well, heading back home. I can't stay empty-handed because I have my phone in my left and a latte on my right, but in terms of shiny Clefairy, yeah, it's pretty empty-handed there. Luckily, my dad set up a towel at the front door, because it was raining before. So my feet are still wet, but they may not be by the time I get in there. Clefairy, I think I checked that one already. Yeah, it's pretty crowded here. It's like 8:20, and it's just good to see like a place, an outdoor place, kind of crowded. It's just not something I was seeing as much, maybe due to COVID. Now everyone's out and about. It feels pretty normal. I only have to wear my mask to one place, and I think I've like forgotten to bring my mask there most times I've been there, which is physical therapy. But they always like have a mask to give me, so that's nice of them. I'm also paying to go there, so it's all equal, kind of. I came up with a creative phrase while walking down to the beach, and I didn't jot it down because I'm still a noob to like pausing the video while I'm recording. So I could have just jotted it down, recorded, but once you lose an idea, it's sort of hard to get it back without like recreating that situation like in that place, which is just not like feasible, because like it'll be a different time that you do it, and you might be different in some way. So, alas, not all ideas are meant to be saved. So I'm gonna go on the trail behind my parents' house so that the spawns will be newer for sure. They could still be newer because it's been like 40 minutes or 45 minutes since I came from this way, but we'll see. I'm using this new ointment called Voltaren for my pain. It's a rub on up to 2 body parts at a time, and like the dose for a bottom body dose is like double that of the upper body, which is kind of weird. I wonder if it's because they are targeting more like people who walk a lot or something. I don't know. Here's the mariachi music though, you can hear that. But yeah, so I'm taking that. It's 4 times a day, up to 4 times. I think it's just 4 times. And it's 4 times a day, up to 2 body parts each time. And the possible body parts that could be applied to are like elbows, knees, which don't bother me. Ankles, wrists, hands, and feet. I'm just doing ankles, wrists, hands, and feet because those are the areas have been diagnosed with tendonitis. Forearm and Achilles tendonitis, actually. So technically, only my ankle and my forearm have been diagnosed with tendonitis, but it started in my hands, and I know better than that, but yeah, because like Stuffle is here, and it's a pink Pokemon, so maybe there's something about the pinkness factor in this event. Fairies, maybe it's fairies and psychic. To be honest, I didn't even look at the details of the event, so mariachi. So this is like the 3rd live music that I've taken the stream through. I predict that YouTube's algorithms will detect no licensed music, and therefore I can monetize this video all I want. But it's not that kind of video. It's not the kind of video that grips your attention and is designed to maximize viewer attention or time spent on the video, you know, which I assume all social media tries to do after Facebook, but who knows. I've been thinking more lately that that's how Google works, you know, because I've done a lot of Google searches like in the last, like since COVID. Well, kind of like for creative stuff, like I come up with like a phrase or even a word, I look it up to see if it's like out there already, and it's not usually. Sometimes it is, and then I just forget about it. But yeah, so I've done a lot of Google searches. Not all of them have been pure Google searches, I will say that. I'm like doxing myself in a sense, morally, which is deserved. I don't look at really bad stuff. But mariachi. Oh, shiny Scizor, look at that. So yeah, maybe Google also operates on the same profit motive that Facebook did. More time spent on platform, better. All right, so here's the mariachi party. That's what I'm saying, man. This guy's speaking my language. I have no idea what he just said. Something to rile up the crowd, presumably. The Clefairy looked really pink for some reason. So, I mean, I could keep going. I could keep walking down the trail I'm on. And that'll have been a pretty holistic walk around this neighborhood and the resort. So, oh, now they're doing like the, oh, it's a wedding. Yeah, they're doing the Here Comes the Bride music. Ah, that's fairly nice. Yeah, a lot of people are getting married around here lately. There's a park nearby here that people go get married, or they take pictures at, you know. Just wiping some of the sand off my feet. Thanks to that dirt puddle. Okay, so we're on our last loop of the stream. I could do this. I could do this. If you could see them, like the marks I'm making, I could do this. And then I could do this. And I could even do this. And go up to the church where there's a mega alakazam, which is probably inspired more by Hinduism than Christianity. And then I could come back down like this, and that'll basically be the rest of the event. I could do that. I don't know if I could cover all that ground in the last like 33 minutes, but we could try. Still got some latte left. I'm gonna point and see if I can show the peninsula. Yeah, there. You can see the sky, you can see some lights there. That's the tip of the peninsula in front of me. It's pretty nice. See some palm trees. Don't say Suraj never takes you to nice places. It's like what I'd say if I had a kid. And I actually took him to nice places. But he didn't feel like I did, so I'd have to like justify myself. Alright. Yeah, Muna doesn't seem all too common. That's a really nice color with that sky, though, I must say that. So yeah, I think I'll go downhill on that route that I drew. And we could try that. I've noticed that my breathing has been a little labored during this walk, so it might be good for like a little cardio, you know, like walking cardio. I think that counts as cardio, as long as your heart's working, right? Look at, see, that's the cliff area I wish were shiny. Because that's in like a really romantic area. It's like it's like a nook here on this trail. It ends at like the cliff and the ocean and the next neighborhood over. That's the one I was like hoping for. That's the one that I was almost gonna not go to the beach for. But in the end, I guess it's, none of them were shiny, so who cares? I could just walk to the end of this trail and just for their romance. Mención. Okay. All right. See, they're all singing Spanish back there. I'm going French, man. So, all the snakes are safely underground now because they can't handle the coolness. So it's not that cold right now. Okay, well, there's a spoink out here, but that's about it. So, time to turn back. I'm on top of a cliff here where my dad once climbed down, like right when we were moving in here. You're not supposed to. They have fences set up to prevent that. Also, took a video of some dolphins here in like 2019. Sent it to my love then. So my name in Hindi means sun, Suraj, but the version for moon would be Chanda. So maybe my soulmate's name is Chanda. Very cool. Oh, double click there. So when I got that shiny Pikachu at Terranea Resort, it was a hard-fought battle. And I caught it like, there was some Pikachu event going on. Maybe it was a spotlight hour. And I caught it like at the very end, like the last minute, which is pretty lit. So maybe that'll happen here, because Clefairy was originally going to be the mascot Pokemon and a red starter, but turned out to be Pikachu. So this is justice for Clefairy. Restoring it to its rightful place. I know someone who apparently has changed to they pronoun. I don't know what that means though. Because I'm not aware that he switched biological sex. I don't know. IDK bro. IDK bro sis. See, like, bro and sis are terms that need a new pronoun because they're getting lonely. It's like, I found out too there's a pronoun called ze, which is ze, which is like they. I don't know why though. Is that new? I don't know. Not Clefairy. So yeah, with like bro and sis, like what's the neutral term for that? I don't know. I had a friend who lived in that neighborhood growing up. I think his mom and maybe he also still lived there. 2 Clefairies there, that's pretty nice. Very nice. Oh, Doduo. Really random spawn here, but I'll check it, you know. I don't know if we're gonna have time to go up to the church tonight. We'll see. Slowpoke. Sometimes shiny hunting is just persistence. My ideal shiny before this point was like the spontaneous one that you're not really even looking for, or maybe it comes like right at the moment that you're about to give up. That's like the sweetest shiny. But other times you just have to keep working at it. Sometimes you go way over odds. That's the term they use in the shiny hunting community, which is a community like of YouTubers. So my last hunt was Grimmsnarl because they were doing a raid event in Sword and Shield. And I went way over odds for that. Normal odds for it would have been 1 in 50 dens. I checked 300 dens. And then I finally got my white Grimmsnarl. But that was technically a 2-phase hunt because I found a shiny Dragapult in between the start and the end of the Grimmsnarl hunt. So that was insane. That's what really inspired me to go for the shiny Kommo-o, because Dragapult is the pseudo-legendary in Sword and Shield. Also a Pokemon of Leon's. So now I went for Kommo-o. That was a sweet shiny. I raised it up to level 100. I hyper trained its stats. I don't know if I gave it a mint or not. I think I did. And now it's battle ready, but since it's level 100, I'm not really using it in Sword because I don't like to stack my in-game party with level 100s. That's just boring. If other trainers in the game also did that, then that would be fine, but maybe they'll do that a little bit in Scarlet Violet. That'd be a good idea. Have some kind of a battle area where they're all using level 100 Pokemon. That'd be pretty neat. Because I think there's supposed to be an area in Scarlet Violet where it's like It's like a place for the champions to compete. So if that's true, then that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we're walking up the hill now. Centric. Wow, look at that. Look at that Centric. It's surrounded by Clefairy. Can't remember which one I checked there, so gotta check them all. Ooh, that condo looks kind of nice behind me. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I'm not gonna stalk somebody in their home. I value privacy for other people. Yeah, that's the new one. Muna, under the moon. Mana, you could say. Because it's two N's but one U, but it's pronounced Muna, so it's confusing. But kind of looks like the moon, so it's not as confusing. So we got 22 minutes left. It would be good for the stream if I went up to the church. To be honest, I don't know fully how Mega's working here. So, like well, first off, I need to invite people to the Mega Alakazam raid. And then we need to beat it. But, assuming I did that, like what happens then? Do I get a lot of Mega Alakazam energy? I don't know. I mean, I could catch the Alakazam obviously, but like any Alakazam could evolve, could Mega evolve, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, this uphill walk is good for my breathing. Maybe not as good for my tendons, but good for my breathing. That's a trade-off for sure. Doesn't have to be, shouldn't be, but I guess I'm still finding my homeostasis in life. My physical therapist did say that. He said you're looking for stability in life. That's what, like, that's kind of what the pain means, which I thought was pretty cool. So he put me on like a building strength program. Stunfisk, don't need to check that. Good shiny, but I already have two. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit in my left shin area. That's the part that I'm still getting used to, like, or wondering if I should, because I used to get sore after going to the gym and stuff, and that felt good. And going to physical therapy, I felt the soreness again, which has felt good, but pain is a new sensation for me. Kind of since 2018, where I fractured my ankle, and then 2019 is when the tendonitis symptoms began. So I did have like 6 months of no pain in between those two events, though. The ankle fracture kind of went away after a bit. Went away after 6 months. It did stop me from voting though at one point, because it was too uncomfortable to walk up a hill at the campus I was studying at. All right, so we could go up to the church. We're like here. See, Mega Alakazam is sitting there patiently waiting for us. I've worked up a decent sweat. It's a little humid, so that helps. It's not even 9 yet, so it's pretty cool. I could try inviting people and see if they want to join in. Oh no, no need to use a remote pass for that. Okay, I just passed another spider web. Kind of weird. It wasn't even like that crowded of a walkway by bushes. Haven't walked up here in forever. A couple years, 1 year. Shining Clefairy at church would be like a pretty converting experience, I must say. That might make me believe in Christian God a bit. Okay, so let's see. New Clefairies and a Zigzagoon. Alright, so let's see if anyone's online. I'll invite people if so, but if not, no big deal. I'll let Mega Alakazam chill and meditate. JBF is the only one online. That's not enough. Nah, it's alright. I will get some Pokestop, but I might have already maxed out. Yeah, no gift from that. Alright, well, the event's almost over. I'll walk in front of the church and see, yeah, another Clefairy there. There's usually some spawns in the corner I'm approaching right now. Past this Pokestop. Long stream, longest one I've had in a while. It's gonna be over an hour actually, so that'll be a fun upload. So I think we're gonna end this event with no shiny, which is unfortunate, but not a big deal because I already have a shiny Clefairy. It's either level 50 or 100. I think it's like fully EV trained. I think it came with an Eviolite. I'm gonna be very surprised if the thumbnail for this video doesn't end up being Clefairy, just because we've checked so many. I think I checked that one. Yeah, just hopeful thinking, hopeful hoping, hopeful wishing. If we get a shiny Drowsy at church, that'd be so weird. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I think I checked this one, right? Okay. Alright, well, wholesome stream anyway. We participated in the Harvest Moon event. We checked a bunch of spawns. We walked past the water. We walked past 3 different live music events. Kind of 4 actually, because that Kinsey was also playing music inside. We just didn't go inside, so it's like 4 very festive around here tonight, even though the weather took a turn for overcast and rainy a bit today. So thank you for accompanying me on this stream journey. If you've watched the whole way through, then you're a real trooper. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. This is like Ash versus Tobias, like Darkrai, not Darkrai, but like Latios. This is like Pikachu versus Latios, crunch time. It's like, the numbers are not looking good, but you know what? We're gonna go for it. We're not quitting, no matter what. It's about the persistence. I turned the music back on in my app for a Pogo. I had all sounds off for a while. I've just kind of like gone through phases of keeping the music off or keeping the sound effects off, but now they're both back on. The nighttime theme is soothing. The daytime theme is nostalgic for that summer where Pokemon Go came out. 2016, I think. So I don't know. For the rest of the night, I might study the faculty's research interests. We'll be interviewing me on Monday morning. I know them a little bit. I already know. I've made contact with 3 of the faculty members, so that's 3 out of 6. 3 of them are a part of the same society I was a student representative for. So there are some connections that have already been made. Then the other 3 faculty members, maybe I'll focus on their research interests more, to see what they're about, have some things to talk about. Wow, if I moved to Dallas, that would be kind of interesting because it is like my area, it is my field that I'd be moving for, humanistic psychology. It is what I did my PhD in. But I went to Georgia to do my PhD, and I was there for 4 years. So if I'm an assistant professor for 2 years, or for, I don't know how long actually, people stay assistant professors for. That's a good question. So we're just taking one last walk. We might cut through, we'll cut through the parking lot, like the back parking lot at this apartment complex. Kind of a nice little lit street area right here. So yeah, if I move to Dallas, it'll be for humanistic psychology. But I wonder how long it would be for. Would it be for 2 years? Intuitively, that seems like the amount of time someone could stay as an assistant professor and then move up to associate. But I'm not sure. And even in that case, you just stay at the university you're at, I think most academics that I've come across have stayed at the university that they got their first job at. Some people, I think, do switch. They do switch. But on the CVs of the professors I've known, they've pretty much stayed at the university that hired them. So we'll see what happens. Or I just settle in Dallas. That would be really interesting. My pundit, he predicted that I would next year get a job promotion or a new job. So either I get a promotion in my current job, I'd go from behavior interventionist to field trainer, or I move to Dallas and be an assistant professor there. My goal is to make that a hard choice. Like, We'll see. We'll see what happens. But at this point, I probably would move just because that's what I did, spend 6 years studying formally. And I've only been a behavior interventionist for 1 year. And so it's like I have been pretty, I have put a good amount of myself into the job and like the material, like the behavioral psychology. I have studied it a fair amount, but I don't know. I think humanistic psychology would get me back if they wanted me back. There's a lot of Indians in Dallas from what my mom said. I do know I have, like, my godfather lives in Houston with his family. And I think, oh, look at all those clippers. This is a good way to end. Go out with a bit of a bang. I can feel my left wrist getting a little strained, so it's a good time to call off now when this event ends. It's a good thing we walked this way back home. My dad's gonna try putting Velcro on my car, because the front bumper is loose. The rear bumper fell off on the freeway and I saw it flying away. But luckily there was no one behind me when I saw that happening. So I hope that it didn't hit anyone. Really hope it didn't. But I know that bumper was that loose, I would have fastened it. But I guess I should just make a better habit of checking my car, doing like my own checkups on it. I got the oil changed recently. It was pretty low apparently, so that was good. I waited like 3 months longer than they suggested, or like 2.5. Because Valvoline, they're like saying they've been saying every 3 months come back, and I'm like, no. Like the car is pretty up there in miles. It does have probably 10,000 miles at most left in it. Actually, closer to 9,000 now. But so, you know, if a car's older, it might need more maintenance. More frequent maintenance might be good for it. But I'm trying to stretch out as much as I can, because, you know, it is a decent amount of money to get your oil changed. And every 3 months, I'm like, eh. LGM, the aliens are out tonight. I could cut through this apartment complex now, and the spawns would for sure be different, but I also haven't been down this street yet, so they could still be new. Actually, yes, I did come down this street for the beginning of the stream. Pretty long stream. Yep, definitely over an hour. Basically like an hour and a half is what it'll end up at. It's pretty good. Putting in work, putting in play. Spoink. Even if I did go into that complex, it doesn't look like there'd be many spawns, because we did just trigger that spoink. Okay, let me now compare the gender ratios of the people, the psychology faculty at University of Dallas, and the Masters 8 participants. Okay, so let's start with Masters 8, because Pokemon. So we have Ash, Iris, boy, girl, Steven, Cynthia, boy, girl, or man, woman, whatever. Okay, so it's 2 and 2. Lance, Deantha, 3 and 3. And then Leon and who am I forgetting? Alon. Alon. God. Okay, so it's 3 and 3. And then Leon. So it's like 5 and 3. So 5 guys. 5 guys. And 3 gals. Okay. Now the psychology faculty at University of Dallas is I think it's 3 guys, 3 gals. But like if I join them and like if another person joins them, maybe it would, well, maybe another guy will join them then, and it would be like 5 and 3. But then I'd be a little lonelier because like I wouldn't have somebody my age, like Ash had Alon. Well, Ash had Iris. Iris is closer to his age than Alon. Alon's a little older, I think. Okay, so I'm still hoping it's another woman who applies and we both get the job and she's my soulmate and we get married and we settle in Dallas apparently. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're done. 3 more minutes of the event left. At least we stuck it out. I mean, I think I could have started earlier. I might have been at least a few minutes late. I could have made the difference. Could have. But we tried. We had a wholesome stream regardless. It's about the process, not the result, as they say. I would love a good result though. Phone's almost dead, so it's like perfect timing. Body's wearing down a little. Not too in slowpoke. My new client is testing my patience a little bit. I mean, I'm just having to be a little more hands-on with him than I was in the summer. He's hit me twice. Both days he's come to school this semester, he's hit me. Because I was like blocking him from leaving. Second time I was leaving the classroom. Then he hit me. I think the other time he scratched me, yeah. But he didn't make me bleed, so I didn't have to file an incident report, so that was nice. That's always good. Less work. Well, 2 minutes left, so let's just let the time dwindle down. Go back the way we came from. Start walking back. Maybe finish the foam in my latte. Oh, there actually isn't that much foam in this latte. That's not like the lattes I was drinking last year at work. 1 minute left. Can he do it? Can he do it? We're gonna go this other way. We're walking this way. It's crunch time. I'm at 2% battery. I'm just gonna end this. Can we last 1 more minute? Can we? Maybe we could just check out the shiny Scizor in that last. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Look at that. Look at that little potato plant. Okay, I'm done. 1%. Bye bye.